All right, so it looks like the motor has got an issue. Really low oil pressure. It's knocking really bad. Leaking oil. But we were just out here just roaching the tires. These Toyos are freaking indestructible. We can't get them to pop. And we're just burning them down. But they are not ready to pop yet. But the motor, like I said, it's got some issues for sure right now. Back to the drawing board. I'll have to open it up. All right, we're back with Big Block and Ben.
What's happening?
And we're going to start tearing into this here engine and figure out what is up with it. We've had a number of problems with it. And we'll have to let this guy here knows motors way more than I do.
We're learning the big blocks.
Yeah, I'm not a motor guy.
Blocks,
What would you say? Like a lot of experience?
Yeah, not a lot, but in the last 5 years, been getting into it pretty heavy and learning a lot along the way. Mainly small blocks, but just I've been working on general motor stuff most of my life, anyway.
Yeah,
Wrenching.
so he's probably the best guy to have right now. Look at this motor, hands on, and let's figure out what his thoughts are on why we had so much crankcase pressure. I mean, we were blowing oil out of the dipstick. We were blowing the welds off of the oil pan. We were blowing gaskets out of the valve covers. And yeah, so I've already been into this motor a little bit. I pulled the intake off, so there's no push rods because I slipped some rods off of the rocker arms, which I had problems with these coming loose.
There's no nuts in them?
They're all down inside there, I believe.
Okay.
So these nuts were always backing off in I was always constantly adjusting valve train. Constantly. Always. I mean, these covers came off all the time because the gaskets would blow out of them, and then we would have to do a valve adjustment. And so...
Gotcha.
This was assembled by a local shop that was recommended. I have an ungodly amount of money put into this engine. I'm in the 15,000 plus. I'm saying I'm probably 17 grand into this motor. A lot of the work was done into the heads. It's a full roller block, so it's got the roller valve train and everything. So it was a lot of machining to do it. But yeah, we'll jump into it. Yep. Yeah, so these things have been ported massively. I spent a lot of money having these guys put a lot of work into these heads. But still having issues, and right away I'm seeing something that's not what I would consider normal, which is these black tubes. You can see how clean this one is and how clean this one is, but it looks to me like it's like backfiring back up through the head. See how dark that has been?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think that's caused from?
Yeah, have to check the
Like
valves.
Yeah, like this one here. This is pretty dark. This one's got some marks in it. You know, this one's clean.
Yeah, real clean.
Really clean.
Yeah, check the exhaust valves and make sure they're sealing up.
And then I lost a valve. I damaged one. I think it's this one here. No, this one.
Oh, lifter?
The lifter, sorry. One of these is damaged and it won't come out. This one right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I cracked one. I've already had this motor apart myself, just looking at about this much into it, and that's as far as I got. And I've just put all the stuff back together inside here. Those are the bags that you see.
Got a little camera. We can maybe look at the cam
Yeah.
through those holes.
But we'll jump more into it here.
Just before we go. So we lost the roller on the roller lifter, the ball. So you go on this guy. It's got a little roller ball that rides on the camshaft there.
Yeah.
So when the cam goes around that little ball, as it goes up and down, it follows the contour of the lobe. But this one, you can feel the, once we get it out, we'll be able to see what failed. It looks like it just popped the wheel out. The wheel's probably still in there. So the cam's gone.
Damn. Ouch.
Yeah, and no, that's why it won't come out. It's because it's probably a little bit bent out at the bottom,
Yeah, it's flared out.
Yeah, and so, we'll probably, end up having to maybe tap it out. But then if you damage that lifter bore, sometimes they have to have the machine shop re-sleeve it and,
Right.
Repair it. But it's, it's done.
Yeah, I kind of
It's
figured.
not a super, super uncommon thing. It's unfortunate, but
I kind of figured that we were going to have a little bit of machine work if possible, or somehow if we can
that
get.
won't be too bad if it's just a little lifter bore damage, and we just can clean that one bore hole up and
Yeah.
a new set of lifters and a new cam.
Yeah.
New bearing, cam bearings. While it's there, have them throw new bearings in it. Cause
So I
a bunch
did.
of metal went through it. And then the metal, that probably could have got into the piston rings and causing your blow by and all that. I mean, who knows how long you're running on 7 though.
Right.
Bang, 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 bang.
Well, I have a video.
Or 7.5.
I have a video of the burn off I did when
'cause that
this
was
happened.
Yeah, that's intake. So yeah, it wasn't getting air into that one.
So what happened is that I lost oil pressure on
Or it
this,
was a little bit of air.
and I had to roll bearings into the crank already.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've already rolled bearings into the crank, and I've rolled bearings into the bottom end completely.
Wow, all the
and
rods and mains.
rods and mains. And so we haven't looked at that yet, but that could be why we don't have good oil pressure maybe on the top end, because the cam bearings.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
We're going to jump more into this.
Monster head. I guess head bolts on this guy, but yeah, big boys. ARP.
Yep.
That's big block Ford there. Look at these lunkers. You don't get that on your LS.
Yep. This takes money. You just got to keep buying stuff more and more and more. I've spent all the money on this. I'm talking, I didn't spare any expenses. Well, these, I don't know. I'm just like, I thought I built the ultimate motor. I don't know what I did to this thing.
You abused it. It's not that bad. We'll fix it.
So the deal is that since the motor was built, I was never able to ever give it just everything it had. I was never able to just go to the rev limiter, which I had this thing tied back to 6,200.
Okay.
And from what I remember, the engine builder said it was supposed to rev to 7,200.
Yeah, it's solid roll. I mean, it definitely could have.
I never needed that much. The motor made so much power. I was only able to use quarter to half throttle, an occasional stab here and there. But also because the oil pressure and the blow-by and all the problems I had, I was unable to ever use this engine ever. So, unbelievable, but it had so much power. I was in quarter and half throttle position all the time.
Yeah. Nothing crazy there.
Still got the cross hatching from honing. Oh, I do see some rub marks right there. Look at all the sand and grit everywhere. This thing's gonna have to be completely torn down. Yeah, I don't know if that's normal, but that looks like it's already got, like, what do they call that, the thrust?
No, the thrust is the middle bearing and the crank.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's how much I know.
No.
But what about this? These marks that are going this way.
Yeah.
It wore the cross hatching off.
It is a little bit, for sure.
Is that lack of oiling?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that much, I guess. I'd have to ask. But for being brand new, yeah, you'd think could be a bearing issue, or it could be just running in the sand, you know, just maybe the sand getting in there just kind of...
Right.
That's the pressure side, too.
Well, we got some...
When it's coming around, it's not going to want to push them this way.
What's all this stuff?
Whatever was on the... I think it's just foreign, like debris and whatever's kind of on these exhaust runners and stuff. I don't know.
Is that the ashes from the guy's passed away father that I burned through the engine?
Like that looks almost just like sand. Like,
say that again.
Dude, I think we got a problem. Let's see if the comment section can. You got dome. Did they put that piston upside down? I've never seen anything like that. These ones are all top up. I don't know how it would even go in. That's a big problem. There's your blow bar.
So you're saying the piston might be in
I think
backwards?
this piston's upside down. I mean, it has to be.
So hold
I'm
on.
not a big block Ford
Let's
guy,
look at this again. So show us what you're talking about.
So the dome of the, you got flat, and then you got the flat, in the dish. But you got the face, I don't know what they exactly call it, the main top face, and then a small bottom.
Yeah.
Same here, all four on this side. Big top, small round, flush bottom with this signature top. Signature top, signature top, signature top, small bottom. This one, the fucking, the big part's
It's upside down.
bottom. It's upside down. We got 7 and, yeah, so between that and upside down and that, I mean, yeah, we need to refresh this baby. You're down all sorts of power. I'm surprised it didn't. Yeah, it's good it didn't. I've never seen that.
That's an obvious...
Somebody's in a hurry.
That's called a speeding ticket?
Somebody's in a hurry putting that thing together.
Hey, we did not put this motor together.
Wow.
Okay, I'm here with Ben. He's going to help tear down this big block that you guys have followed forever, that I know that we've had issues with this. So Ben's going to walk through real quick after we pulled the heads And what did you find, Ben?
So far this side looked pretty good. You know, no major damage. Definitely a little bit of debris and a little bit of sand or something in here we can clean out. And then on this one lifter here, it looks like it's stuck in the bore. We showed that it broke the roller ball off the bottom of the roller lifter. Solid lifters, but roller, and the ball broke off. And so it's stuck in there. We'll have to tap that out. So we pulled this head off and taking a peek at it. Let us know if you see any issues.
What do you guys see here? We've got that piston, this piston, that piston, which is
A little harder to see.
and then this one. Then we got this side, that side, there, and there.
Let us know.
What do you see wrong?
Electric water pump.
Electric, saving power.
Yeah, not like the big block would really notice the water pump, but
Right?
it all helps.
Oh, that was one of the parts that came in the package too. Was part of the purchase I
The
made.
motor, yeah.
It came when I bought all the original car and everything. It had an Eagle crank, H-beam rods. It had this water pump,
It was good.
and it had the trick flow heads, all stock.
Alright.
You know, just never been
And
touched.
intake too?
No intake.
No intake.
Yeah.
Nothing's rowdy.
I had to buy all the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so a budget build was an understatement. Look at this. I made all this stuff out of plate and all threads for my pulley system to get everything to line up to run a serpentine. All this stuff was handmade. I was seriously in a hurry to get this thing running. It worked though for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault.
No.
Custom, dude.
It's pretty custom, right?
Sweet.
Look at the back side of it.
All the washers and
I
spacers.
recessed everything
Oh, wow, yeah.
so I can get that little
Flush
idler in there.
Yep. That's neat.
Handmade, baby. Yeah, this was all made too. I was like,
It should come off,
yeah, it just should be able to pop right off.
right? You get a dead blow or something.
Yeah, I remember now. That's why I had to put that spacer plate on there to cover up this timing cover, was so that I could get an idler down on the side to get the serpentine to work.
Okay. I know, like with that my supercharger and all the pulleys and brackets, it's half the work is just getting the pulleys to line up. And
Yeah. Sounds solid. I probably used.
I mean, in theory, we could just leave it on there and just pull the timing cover anyways, but we gotta pull the balancer first.
Yeah.
I'll grab my pulley puller. This is just the pulley.
Right.
So you're gonna pull this pulley off, or the bolt off, and then you can yank the balancer. crank pulley. We'll throw these. Let's see what size. Big boy. Three-quarter.
Bam.
Gap here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we lose oil pressure a lot because of the angle of the truck. And when you take off, the oil splashes back and forth.
Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Something's jingling around.
Yeah.
Whoop.
There's some parts falling out of there.
Yeah. There's your roller tip.
Yep.
It's stuck in the bottom. Yep. Dang. Weird string, but yeah, there's a chunk of metal. Yeah, it looks brand new.
Pretty fresh.
Is it that piston over there? Pretty stuck.
She's stuck on there.
So I'll put her too much in.
Dang.
Yeah, pretty stuck.
Looks like it wants to pop.
Is it moving at all?
Going between this, right here,
Yeah.
inside there, it looks like a good little bite. Unless there's another bolt in behind that plate that I made.
Yeah, we maybe should get that off just to be sure. Behind here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need like something plastic. Mm-hmm. You got the cam gear at home, right?
The boomstick.
Oh yeah. It doesn't want to come out either. That's weird. Hopefully the cam will come out past it. Come on, girl.
Oh God, I see some parts that are not looking so good.
Interesting.
Struggling with that one.
They should be getting easier.
Right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a cam expert. Maybe they can.
That's not good.
This is eating up pretty good too. That's why it was just rough. It's gonna need cam bearings.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Yeah, I mean definitely
Well,
for the back. Who knows what junk went through it, I guess, right? like something got in.
Let's see. Yeah, that one's chowdered up pretty good.
It's got a number on it. 359306. JE2N. Oh, and right here. Here we go. OC 331 118616. 11 of 09. You had that one?
This thing's an old engine.
Wow.
It was built a long time ago, but never started running until a couple years back.
Okay.
All right, well, we've got all the parts that we need to pull. Ben, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, we pulled the cam out and one of the lobes, you know, that we lost the roller lifter ball tip on it. We got a little couple pieces of it here. So when that failed, it kind of ate away that lobe of the cam. And there's, you know, obviously a fair amount of metal debris in the motor. There's one lifter bore that got eaten up just a tiny bit at the very bottom of the hole that looks like it should be pretty easily repaired. I don't think they'll have to oversize it or anything. And then other than that, I mean, just a couple little dings on the bottom of this piston from something, you know, leaving a little tiny dent, but I don't think it's anything that's gonna, you know, the cam bearings will need to be done, but yeah, a couple dents right in there.
It's hard to see, but
yeah, I mean, really not like catastrophic. I think get some cam bearings in it and, you know, new rods and mains. Get that one piston in the right direction, make sure it's fine.
yeah, what's up with the piston? What?
Oh, yeah, we found out, well, when we were horsing around, but yeah, this piston's in upside down, dang it. It's the only thing, I've never seen it before, but I mean, other than like, man, somehow big blocks have one backward piston, but there's no way, so.
Yeah, so like what?
Someone got in a hurry, and it's such a, you know, the face of it's so flat compared, you know, it's not a huge drastic dome or dish that I think it just must not have made a huge difference. I mean, obviously airflow and stuff, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
we found this. Yeah, once again, this piston was upside down. Like,
Yeah, these all 7 are the right way, and this guy's upside down for sure. And it's numbered number 5, everything. Like, it looks like everything when he was planning on putting it in, he had it right, but then he must have just put it in backwards. I don't know. But that should be a good point for now. We got, you know what we're working with, and it should be, I don't think nothing too crazy in terms of, you know, motor stuff.
salvageable.
Break it and repeat and fix it, and here we go.
Well, it looks like we're okay. This is going to cost some money, obviously, with new cam, lifters, machine work a little bit, but we get to salvage our pistons. You know, those are JE pistons, H-beam rods, Eagle crank.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff's salvageable, so not too bad. Then,
Yeah, assuming no metal got into the, you know, main bearings or something when it was in there and chewed something up bad.
do we have to go through the heads?
I don't think so. No.
Bolt the heads back on?
Yeah, the heads seem fine.
Okay.
You know, I didn't see any sort of damage. So.
Yeah.
And they're fresh, so the, you know, valve guide seals and everything should be good.
That's pretty much the lowdown on the big block. So now figure out what the cost is and try to get an estimate on this and see if we can come up with the money, or we're going to have to run one of Joe's, you know, junkyard big blocks, which...
Oh, we'll get it fixed, dude.
Yeah, well...
If we need a Ben's Backflow sponsorship, we're getting this baby. We're getting this baby back on the road for sure.
Ben's Backflow sponsorship. I like the sound of that, but once again, we gotta weigh this out a little bit and get a budget together and see what we can do. But we have a transmission. We may need a driveline, a little bit of driveline work, which is not too bad. We know a good driveline shop. They help us out a little bit there. Ben, thank God for him. And we'll just kind of see where we go, and we'll keep you guys updated on the big block 509 cubic inch stroker Ford engine.
60 over, we found out.
Yeah, 60 over. A little bit of a stroke to it, right, to get the big block.
Yeah, whatever the numbers he's saying, whatever that'd be, yeah, with 60 over to make it 509.
Yeah.
He said whatever the 4-1 something strokes.
This motor runs really hard, really strong. You've seen all the port work on the heads. This thing deserves to be in that truck. But once again, thank you guys. Subscribe, like, comment, share. We are almost going to make some money on YouTube. So help us get started. We do have a giveaway truck that we're starting. We haven't shown it to you, but every purchase that you make on motolife.com, every $5 you spend gives you a chance to win. We need to get this started. You have not seen the truck yet. It's number 001. It's the first truck we're giving away in this series. We have the truck. We'll show it to you soon. It is a mess, but as you know, it will look amazing. We have wheels for it. We have tires for it. We have all the fiberglass for it. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.